Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making some altered pins and paper clips, and I decided to stop and show you how I'm doing it so that you can make some too. This is just a little piece of upholstery fabric, and I just cut a long strip of it. I folded it in half, and then I took another strip, a tiny one, folded it in half, and glued it across the bottom longest part of that paper clip. And then all I do is I just kind of go ahead and glue those two pieces together. So what I want to do now is I want to embellish these. And see, some of them I have taken one strip of fabric and cut it, like a banner with a little point. And then I have added triangles. I've layered 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little piece of the selvage at the top. So you can see some of them I've done that way. This one I just pleated. I just did some little pleats and glued them down. And it's a paper clip on the back. So what I want to do is take these little paper clips, which I've also wrapped some fabric around, and I've added some beads at the bottom, and I want to attach these. And I was thinking, I think it's that one I kind of like right there. So what I was thinking is we would take some bulb pins. Let's see if that red might be too, yeah, I think that will work. Okay, so we're going to take some bulb pins, and I like to embellish my pins with seed beads. I know I'm crazy, but I love seed beads. I just love, love, love them. So what I would like to do is maybe just load on, these are red, maybe a couple of red and maybe a couple of copper. Then we're going to add, and I'm going to choose this end of this paper clip to dangle so that these other beads are hanging at the bottom. So push those, scoot yourself over. Okay, and then I'm going to do some more copper, and I'm going to do, now every now and then you'll find a seed bead that the hole is too small. It just don't want to cooperate like those two. So you just keep on going and find one that will fit. And you don't have to have two here and two there, and it doesn't have to be even Steven. And as you can see, that one's too small too. So I tell you what, I'm just going to add another copper. I know they'll fit. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hook my bulb pin into the end of my safety pin, and I'm just going to let that dangle. How sweet is that? Now you could add a word if you wanted to. You could put some letters and add a word or something in there, which would be real cute. I was thinking, I got these guys here, which I thought were so pretty. I love things that sparkle. They're all hooked together, so I'm going to cut them apart. I was thinking maybe one of those right there would be so, so pretty, especially if it had just a little bit of frou-frou behind it. Doesn't have to have a whole lot, but just a little bit of frou. Let's fluff this up just a little bit. Now this is just eyelash yarn, and usually I do this with a hot glue gun because it would be easier and faster, but I am in a different spot for filming, so I'm going to just use the 3-in-1, and it's going to work. You just watch. It's going to work. You can use Fabri-Tac. You can use hot glue. I'm using this because it's what I got here. All right, we're going to let that dry. Now, see, if that was hot glue, I could push that down and 1, 2, 3, done. But because it's not, I will have to keep playing with it a few times since I put the frou-frou under there. But it's ready to go. You could even dangle something from the bottom if you wanted to. All right, so I'm just going to kind of hold that with my finger while I decide which one to do next. I'm kind of thinking I like that one right there. So this is kind of green and rust and gold also, and that paper clip is gold. So that one was too, but that's okay. I think I'm going to use a gold bulb pin. Now these pins I got on, I want to say Amazon. I love bulb pens. I don't know why. Garment pens, some people call them. So let's get some seed beads for that. So this one, I think we'll use some gold. I'm just going to put a few out here and probably some more copper just because I know that copper holes are big enough. They usually fit on my pens. So I'm going to put a couple of copper, then I'm going to go for a couple of gold. Okay, and maybe one more copper. And then we're just going to put this guy on. And then I'm going to add another copper. Oh, I flipped them. I'm good at that. I am good at flipping these boogers on the floor, or my vacuum cleaner makes noise when I vacuum my craft room. Oh, I don't think that one's big enough. Let's see if this one is. Okay, so you see what I've done? I've just loaded some seed beads along with that little jingle jangle. And I'm going to attach him here. And I'm using different metals because you can see my pen is silver and my bulb pen is gold. And that is fine with me. I don't mind mixing metals. I think it's kind of cool. And this one, I think he just might need a pearl. Let me go back over here and smash this one time and make sure. Yeah, it's sticking. I think a pearl. I love these little pearls with the ruffled edges. See how pretty that is? I think that would work right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, this is some gauze that I coffee dyed. And it looks so nasty, but I use it all the time. It's so cool. I need a bitty, bitty, bitty piece now. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that little piece right there. And if some of it falls off, it'll be quite okay. And then I'm going to put a pretty generous little dot of glue in the middle there. And I'm going to take this flat back pearl. And it's going to stick to me. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to stick it in there. All right, now look, you stick to the pen and not to me. Behave. I'm going to go back and smash you one more time. But yeah, this one's working. This one's stuck. All right, there we go. Now, how cute is that? I like it. I like it. Okay, now, what on earth can we do? Oh, black and white. Let's do a black and white one. That would be so pretty with a pearl in it. Okay, so now I don't have any more of the little paperclip thingamajiggies, but voila, the mother lode. Y'all, I like to make dangles, okay? These are my, now some of these I bought. These right here I bought, but all the rest of them I either made, these were gifted. These big ones I did not make. They were gifted to me in a swap. So what I need is a dangle. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Which, okay, I agree, is too big for what I'm doing, but I just had to show you. It was so cool. All right, so we've got black and white. So see, I could use something like that. This is one of my miniature perfume bottles. Is it so cute? It's a little bigger than I really want. There's some miniature perfume bottles. Aren't they the cutest? I just love these things. I love to make them. But if I'm going to use black and white, let's see what I can come up with. That little pearl would work very well. That itty bitty black and silver. Okay, let me move this out of the way for just a second. So we're on this one right here. I might even put that down here because it'll show up real good. So if I use that, it doesn't show up real well. If I use this one, I think it will. Okay, so now I could use a jump ring and attach that, but I just love bulb pens. I don't know why. They're just fun. And I have some in black. So what I'm going to do, let's see, how about, since we're doing black and white, let's pull out some black and white seed beads. Ta-da! Okay, and guys, you don't have to put seed beads on your bulb pens or anything if you don't want to. Like I said, I have a lot of seed beads, because I love them. I like to stitch with them. I like to craft with them. I just like them. So, and I need to use them, but, of course, probably have a few million over here in this stash, and it would take forever at this rate to use them all up. Okay, so I'm just adding. You can add as many or as little as you want to. Okay, again, I'm going to just go in here. I'm going to clip that. And the reason I'm using that little end here is to keep it from sliding, if not, it would slide back and forth and it might go way up there or something. But that kind of keeps it in place, makes it behave. Okay, I'm going to take a even tinier piece of eyelash yarn than I did a minute ago. Real tiny. Okay, and I am going to add a dot, and I'm going to put you right there. Then I'm going to, oh, hello. Didn't wait for me. Wait until I'm ready. Don't come out like a volcano. All right, I'm going to put that right. Ugh, got all over me. Okay, let me cap this up because these things sure keep going when you're not looking. All right, too much glue, Carrie, too much. Go smash that down a little bit. Okay, now that one, I think I might go back and put a little word. It needs a something, maybe something. I don't know. If you have an idea, leave me a comment. What does it need? A flower? Maybe a flower or a word. Okay, so anyway, there's that one. So you get the process. You see what I'm doing? I'm just embellishing fabric altered paper clips and stuff. There's not much to it. It's easy. I've got some eyelash yarn. I've got different beads. I even pulled out my crystals. These are my Swarovski crystals. I love to use these. They're so pretty. So anyway, that's just kind of what I'm doing. It's very simple. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I've inspired you to go and make something creative today. Have a blessed day, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.